Prince Warrior Volume 2, Chapter 20, Out of Sorts. Brianna sat at the breakfast table, stabbing at her oatmeal with her spoon. She wasn't feeling hungry. The dream replayed over and over in her mind, and her sisters were really annoying her. Crystal was complaining to Nana about Brianna's making all that noise and waking them up early every night this week. "It's bad enough I have to listen to Nikki snore," Crystal said. "I don't snore," said Nikki, making a huffy face. "You sing in your sleep," Winter said to Crystal. "Even if I do, there's a difference between singing and snoring," Crystal retorted. "I can't get any sleep at all in this house. I should have my own room anyway," said Winter. "I'm the oldest." "Brittany can't help it if she had bad dreams," said Nana Lily kindly. "It's part of growing up." "I need my beauty sleep," Crystal huffed. "You sure do," said Brianna under her breath. "What was that, Shrimp?" Crystal glared at her. "Oh, nothing." "Good one." Brianna brushed the hair off the back of her neck, feeling a slight tickle. She smiled to herself. That was a good one. She looked up at the wall. A calendar hung there by an old-fashioned wall phone with a long curly cord. Who had phones like that anymore? No one she knew, just her grandparents. The calendar had a date circled in red. Brianna's birthday, Friday. She had almost forgotten about her birthday. Beside the calendar was a framed needlepoint sign Nana Lily had made years ago. "Fix your thoughts on what is true and honorable and right and pure and lovely." Brianna looked back down at her oatmeal. "This oatmeal sure isn't lovely." She wished they could have something else sometimes, like pancakes or waffles, but Nana Lily only bought cereal or oatmeal. "You going to help me clean the attic after school?" Grandpa Tony said, eyeing Brianna thoughtfully. "There's something I'd like to show you." Brianna shrugged. "I don't know." "Why do you always have to help him? How come your sisters never have to do anything?" Brianna scratched the back of her neck again. Her neck had been itching a lot lately. Maybe she got a bug bite in her sleep. She looked at her grandfather. "Why do I always have to help? Why can't Chrissy do it, or Winnie, or Nikki?" Grandpa Tony's eyes got big. He glanced at his wife, who looked worriedly at her coffee cup. "I thought you liked helping me." She paused for a moment. She did enjoy it. "Well, at least she used to." "Well, I don't. It's boring." Brianna got up and left the table. She didn't even take her dishes to the sink. "What's the matter, Lovebug? You seem out of sorts these days." Nana Lily smoothed the back of Brianna's hair while she put on her sparkly sneakers at the front door. Brianna shrugged. "Nothing, just tired." She stood up to put on her jacket. Outside, colored leaves blew against the window in a stiff breeze. "Not getting enough sleep because of bad dreams." "Maybe." "Are you sure that's all?" Nana Lily gazed upon her youngest granddaughter, worry lining her face. She knew Brianna was still sad about her mother abandoning them, even though she had been pretty young when it happened. Brianna had never even met her own father. She used to ask where her parents were and when they were coming to get her. Questions Nana Lily never had a good answer for. And now Brianna was getting to the age when everything got harder for a girl. Her older sisters had gone through the same thing, although they had adjusted pretty well. But for Brianna, it was different. Brianna glanced at her grandmother's gentle face and shrugged. "I don't know." "You'll tell me if you do know, won't you?" "I guess so." "Hey, I know someone who has a birthday coming up," Nana Lily said with a twinkle in her eye. "You're going to be 12 years old very soon. I have a special surprise for you." "What is it?" Brianna asked. She hoped it would be a hoverboard. She had seen one in a magazine with a pink and purple swirly design. She mentioned it to Nana Lily once or twice, dropping hints whenever she could. "She's not going to buy you a hoverboard. You never get anything new." "Well, if I told you, it wouldn't be a surprise," said Nana Lily. "You'll just have to wait and see, won't you? Have a good day at school today, okay? Give your old Nana a hug." Nana Lily opened her arms, and Brianna fell into them, hugging her tightly. Brianna jumped down from the top step of the porch to the sidewalk like she always did and began skipping toward the bus stop at the corner. "Don't skip. You look silly doing that." She stopped skipping, even though she usually loved to skip, and walked more slowly, glancing around to make sure no one had seen her. She reached up to check that her headband was still in place and patted her hair to try to make it lay down flatter. "Too bad you don't have hair like Ivy." Brianna scratched her neck. When Brianna got on the bus, she saw Ivy sitting by herself. Ivy smiled at her. Her ruby hair looked shinier than usual. Brianna almost smiled back until she caught sight of Ivy's cool, hip backpack. She wished then that she had asked Nana Lily for a new backpack for her birthday. "You never get anything new." Brianna averted her eyes and walked hurriedly past Ivy, tossing her chin in the air as she did. Then she sat next to a younger kid at the back of the bus. "There. Bet that girl feels bad now." The voice wasn't scalding. It sounded pleased. Brianna smiled to herself. "I hope so." She pulled her lip gloss out of her hoodie and applied a fresh layer, smacking her lips in satisfaction.